Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We are here out in the open world of Garlean, about to do this main story quest for Lucia, Strange Bedfellows, where she wants us surveying this area. So let's see what enemies appear here. Right, this is the Conqueror's Chain, ethereally treated chain capable of binding even the wriggliest of enemies. I wonder if we'll see tempered imperial snakes. Probably not. Oh, wild Saiga. Yes, so this is the second tempered imperial soldier we've seen. We've got one animal, one nothing, and yeah, now we can conquer his chain, this friend. Or soon we'll be able to conquer his chain him? Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got a couple of tempered imperials in chains. Thancred. Ah, there you are. As expected, I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight. The tempered proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control until our allies can take them into custody. With that taken care of, I'm off to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. While I see to that, would you mind apprising Lucia of our progress? As it happens, I have some rather pertinent information from our recent scouting forays, but I'll save that for later. First things first and all that. Wonder what you found in your scouting forays. Good news, Lucia. Lucia. Ah, Kakushu. I was informed of Quintus's suicide. It must have come as a great shock to his men. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive to our proposal, but I would hear your first-hand account. Yeah, I think many are. A lot of reluctance, but yeah, a lot of them are okay with it. Lucia. That so many did not hesitate proves how desperate their situation has become. We'll do our best to make them feel welcome. The troops who participated in the ambush are no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees, perfidy notwithstanding. After all, if I wanted to make an example of them, there's no one left to learn from it. That is a great way to put it. We will tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and that following his suicide they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought had he lived, he would be tried as a war criminal and his men punished with him. Perhaps by taking his own life he hoped to absolve them of any culpability. I think that's unlikely. Or perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. Yeah, I think I think that is the most likely. Who can say? I didn't know the man or his heart. His reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. Yes, it does. In from the cold. Oh, is this the... No, never mind. I thought that might be the blue-haired kid that we saw in the last session, but this is a main story quest, so it's probably Euless. Lucia has further news for you. I assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we've procured ceruleum from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much-needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask you to seek out Y'shtola? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest herself. See that she is. I will. Let's go reprimand her. Y'shtola. Stop helping. Y'shtola. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. But what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the thirst's wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll on their experiences have taken on their hearts and mind is another matter altogether. Nod, nod, yes. For their sakes, we mustn't waver. Nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in doing so invite disaster. Agreed. Upon settling down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside... Okay, it's one of these. No, we're not going to settle down for a restful supper yet, because a whole slew of awesome side quests appeared. Well, they might suck, I guess. I have no way of knowing, but we'll see. Well met, Chocobo Keep. Okay, we got a new Chocobo Keep, right. So we're going to start with Gala, who is, as another unlock, the purple-haired Gala, an imperial woman. Stranded at the station, Gala scans her surroundings, but for what? Or whom? It looks like a kid? Gala, I've seen you before, in Tertium, yes? I was part of the first group transferred here, but there's someone I've been trying to find. Small boy, red hair. Have you seen him? He's probably still refusing to budge. Oh, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Gala, 1st Legion. I've been doing what I can for the refugees, though I suppose I'm one myself. You see, I've always tried to help those in need. Some call me a busybody, in fact. Before joining the military, I was a member of the Vigiles Urbani, and it was our duty... So the sentries of the city, I guess? And it was our duty to keep the citizenry safe. Old habits die hard, though, which is why I'm determined to look after that lad. He's been separated from his parents in the chaos, but he won't leave the station without them. Thing is, that's no place for a child his age to be fending for himself. You've seen the conditions there. He needs food and warmth, which you and yours have been kind enough to offer. I should go back to the station to try persuading him to join your camp. Could I trouble you to accompany me? It'll do him good to see you're not the monsters he probably thinks you are. So, I'm curious how and if this is going to differ from the azure-haired woman quest last time where we chased the kid through the city. Gala, thank you. Well then, no time like the present. Alright, see you in Tertium. Oh hey, I was about to go see this kid, but let me take a quick break for some triple triad with the worldly imperial. What card will you give me? Potentially if I win. I suppose games present a good opportunity to get to know people. What say you? Are you willing to play around with me? I am. Ah, you have a Quintus card. Asahi. Okay. Fucking combo. Oh my god, finally. Oh, that took a long time. We got Quintus Van Senna. Van Kenna? Not rematch. I'm done with you. Congratulations, you beat me fair and square. Or did you? No, I did. I think you were the one cheating. No. You know what? No. We're fine. We got your card. Quintus Van Senna. Disparity is the root of discord. Peace built upon compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. Yep, that defines you. That's certainly your thing. Okay. Anyway. Gala. If my prediction is correct, he should still be around here. His name's Volusus, but most know him better for his scarlet locks. Considering how reluctant he is to leave, I doubt he'd answer if we tried calling out for him. Would you mind helping me look? I would not. There you are. Volusus. You gonna run away from me? Probably. Who are you? Hopefully it helps that I'm shorter than you, but probably not. Gala. Volusus, we've been looking everywhere for you. Still refusing to join everyone at the camp, I see. Volusus. I'm not going anywhere. Not without Mum and Dad. Gala. Don't you see? It's for your own good. I don't think that argument is going to win him over. Volusis. I know you. Came here with Euless, didn't you? Please, you've got to listen to me. Mom and Dad are alive. I know they are. Oh. Yeah, so you're not scared of us. It's more that you want to stay with Mom and Dad. Gala. No one's saying they aren't. Sorry to burden you, but I have a feeling he'll be a bit more cooperative once he's got this off his chest. Hear him out, would you? Absolutely. Interesting. This is going to continue, it looks like. Bum, 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 bum. Gala. He's safer here than outside, but it's clear he'd be better off coming with us. There must be some way to persuade him. Maybe we can... Oh, God. Is this going to be one of those quests where, like, hi, here's your mom's head. Hopefully this will convince you that there's no hope of finding of her alive, and, like, no, we probably won't go that far. Longing for home. Volusis will not be moved. Volusis. Please, help me find my parents. My mom's got red hair just like me, and my dad... Gala. Volusis. You have to understand there's little chance we'd find your parents even if we went looking for them. Volusis. I do understand. That's why I'm waiting here. They promised to meet me at the station. I know it's too dangerous for me outside, but you two can fight, can't you? So please don't give up on them like everyone else. Yeah, it won't hurt to look, will it? I mean, it might. I don't know how good you are at fighting, but I assume you're part of the first. You're a soldier, so never mind. You're totally good. Gala. I worry that we're only giving him false hope, but very well. After all, least we can do is try. Thanks to my time in the Vigiles Urbani, I know the capital like the back of my hand. Between the two of us, we should be able to conduct a reasonably thorough search. Volusis, thank you so much. I can't wait to see them again. No, now's where you got to temper expectations, or he's going to... Yeah, thank you, Gala. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is exactly what I was afraid of. To the task at hand, then. Given the present state of the capital, tracing his parents' steps will be no easy feat. There's no way this is having a happy ending. There's no chance we're going to find his parents and reunite this family. Gala. Volusis, do you know anything that might help us in our search? Volusis. Well, I was thinking about going back to my house, if it's still there. Gala. Where is that? Are there any landmarks nearby? Volusis. It's on the outskirts of town to the south, between the tavern and the bookshop. Oh, and Dad always used to fly a huge imperial flag in front of our house. We were the only family that had one in our neighborhood. Really? In Garlemald? In the city of Garlemald? I would have expected everyone in there... I would have expected, like, you'd go to a re-education center if you didn't have a big imperial flag in your front of your house. Gala. That should be enough to go on. Alright, let's get going. So is this their home? I don't see an imperial flag. Gala. Well, we're in the right area. Remember, he said it was between a tavern and a bookshop, and they had a large imperial flag in front of the house. Let me know the moment you find anything that might be useful, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Let's start. Okay, so we're looking for a big old imperial... What was that? Did it say piece of something? Piece of drenched paper. Okay. You find a letter amidst the rubble. It begins... Oh, God. Dearest Volusis, I pray this message finds you well. Gala will be eager to inspect this vital clue. That's not great. This is not... Oh, gosh. This is not a great sign. I mean, maybe. Maybe the letter will be... I hope this letter finds you well. I changed my plans. I couldn't make it to the train station, so I'm hiding out here in this safe place X. Send someone to find us. Hopefully a Lalafell. Gala, you found something, have you? Let's have a look. Letter. Message addressed to Volusis. Yeah, that's not the look of someone who's delighted. Well, actually, maybe not. It's just she doesn't have a look. Gala, it's addressed to Volusis, and from his parents, no less. Yeah, this is a good first step to at least getting him some closure, even if we're not going to find his parents directly. And you said you found it nearby. Yep, right here. It looks like someone's tried to clear away the rubble, but then thought better of it. This place is far too exposed. His parents must have come back to see if their boy had returned home, and then left him this letter. What happened to the train station, then? Judging by the condition of the paper, it's safe to assume some time has passed since their visit. We're unlikely to bump into them simply waiting here. I'll write a reply just in case they return, but for now let's head back to Volusis. Excellent work finding this. Yeah, that's... Even if it's not his parents, at least it's a chance. And now we've left him a note. Maybe the note will say, like, we'll see you at the... If you ever find this, we'll see you at Camp Broken Glass, or at the ruins of... what's it called? Latinum? Laterum. Latinum is gold-pressed latinum. No, that's different. So we have mixed news, Volusis. Volusis, did you find anything? Sort of, yeah. But don't... Again, the false hope is something I'm more worried about than anything else. Gala, why, yes, we did. A letter addressed to you from your parents, in fact. This is sure to help in our search, I know it. Volusis, can I see it? No. Uh-oh. This is addressed to me, but this isn't Mum or Dad's handwriting. What? Gala, don't give up so easily, Volusis. Here, let me read it for you. I am injured, but am in... Do not worry about me. For now you must stay out of danger. Love, Vipsania. Unfortunately, it looks like the part detailing their... So it's not the parents' handwriting. So here's my current guess, at least. My current guess is that this is going to be from a friend of the family trying to give him closure in some way. Because if it were the mother or father, actually, this would explain why they didn't come to the train station. If it were the mother or father who wrote that... No, if it were the mother or father alive, they wouldn't have written a note here. They would have gone to the train station. This might be a friend of the family who knows that the kid is there, knows the parents are dead, and are just trying to give him some hope, but didn't know about the train station thing, so they left this seemingly contradictory note in his home where they shouldn't have been, where the parents wouldn't have been. Gala. Unfortunately, it looks like the part detailing their location got wet at some stage. It's completely illegible. Volusis. Vipsania, that's Mum's name. Yeah, there's no way it's your mum who wrote that. Ah, so it is from her after all. There's a good chance she's still alive. No, there's not. There's 0 chance she's still alive. Volusis, I knew it! Yay! Gala, we're one step closer to finding her. Now who's getting false hope? In all honesty, I'm amazed we found anything. Thank you for convincing me the search was worthwhile. It's clear as day to me now why your comrades have nothing but praise for you. With you on the case, we'll find his mother in no time. Oh my god. Why are you just... Do you not see this? You're setting him up for the crash. He's gonna crash so hard. Volusis. Maybe Dad is with her. Oh god, yeah. Yes, Dad is with her, and they're all frolicking in a field upstate. With your dog, too. Palatial Possibilities. Gala is on a mission to find a mother. Until now, I thought the best thing we could do for Volusis is take him straight to Camp Broken Glass. But with the new information that's come to light, perhaps it's better to raise his expectations and then crush him. Well, perhaps it's better for him to wait here a little longer, at least while we search for his parents. Volusis, I appreciate you looking for them, I really do. I mean, hopefully he'll at least see we have good intentions in this. Gala, if you're going to thank anyone, thank Kakushu for changing my mind. Stop it! Right, let's go over what we learned from the letter. Vipsania is injured, but in a safe location. Volusis says it's not his parents' handwriting, which means she must be with another person entirely. Someone she can ask to write letters in her stead, or at least that's what I make of it. I mean, that is possible. It's possible that she was wounded, but I seriously doubt that's going to be how it ends. But maybe. Gala. Do you know where she might go in a time of emergency? Volusis. Maybe Palatial Novum? She was a maid there. She was a maid there. The last time I saw her, she was on her way there. Even with all the fighting, she had lots to do. She told me to keep listening to the radio in case there was any news about the war. If anything really bad happened, we were to meet here at the station. That's the thing that gets me above all else. That convinces me it's probably not her alive writing this letter. Gala. So the radio kept you from harm, and thanks to her forethought you were able to find shelter immediately after the city descended into chaos. Your mother is a clever woman indeed, but I wonder, why hasn't she made her way here? Yeah. Perhaps she worked at Palatial Novum, Titus and Nerva's residence. Ooh, wow. That's a big deal. Perhaps she learned the station was held by their enemies, the First Legion. Oh, that's actually a legitimate reason. If she was on Team Nerva and knew that the First Legion was knew that the station was held by the First Legion, yeah, she might have come back. She might have not come here. That gives me legitimate hope. Even with the war effectively over, she may have been suspected as a spy or the like. So, any thoughts on the matter? She must be with associates of the royal family. His mother's probably in Palatial Novum. There's no third option, which is because I still think this is unlikely to be her, but maybe. Probably in Palatial Novum. Sure, why not? Indeed, that explains why she told Volusis not to worry about her and think only of his own safety. At any rate, let's make our way to Palatial Novum and see what we can find. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. So we're here in Palatial Novum, Gala. Well, this is it. Palatial Novum. A far cry from its former glory, but relatively untouched compared to some parts of the capital. Yeah, but it's very relatively. It was built to last, so the lower floors ought to provide adequate refuge. However, there are countless Magitech drones patrolling the perimeter, attacking anyone who approach. Yeah, I met some of them on my way here. That would explain why those inside have been unable to seek shelter elsewhere. How ironic, the very Machina that once protected Garlemald are now one of the greatest threats to her people. But now is not the time for such musings. I know the interior well enough that I should be able to locate any survivors fairly quickly. Could you keep the Magitech drones away while I'm inside? Absolutely, that's my specialty, is hitting things until they stop. I'll be back as soon as I've finished my search. In the meantime, take care. Okay. Yeah, she's coming alone. Gala. Well, this is still just the early stages of the search, so it's still possible. Judging by the din outside, you encountered some trouble. You have my thanks. Yep, no problem at all. Unfortunately, I saw no sign of the royal family or Vipsania in there, or anyone at all for that matter. That said, it wasn't a complete waste of time. It looked like people had been living in there until fairly recently. Oh, good. There was a radio in there, too, one of the newer models, so I imagine they avoided being tempered. It appears they've taken all the provisions and warm clothing with them, which indicates they had plenty of time to plan their exit. I did, however, spot a map of the capital on which they'd marked a route from here to the Sinoculum Imperialis. You see where this is leading, yes? Yeah, she fled with the royal family, actually. Yeah, the survivors headed to Sinoculum Imperialis. I have no idea about what the royal family's doing in all this. I doubt that they'd treasure their servants in this time, but maybe. Precisely. It's hard to imagine with Vipsania parting with the royal family at this point, which means she must have accompanied them on their journey. Judging by the conditions of the rooms inside, I would say only a few days have passed at most since their departure. When you are ready, let's head to the Sinoculum Imperialis and continue our search. I guess. Again, if I'm putting money down, I'm betting we're not finding a living Vipsania at the end of this. Mum is the word. Gala senses your search is nearing an end, one way or another. Ready, I take it? Then let's resume our search. We'll be heading to the Sinoculum Imperialis, that enormous stone building to the northwest. Hopefully that's where we find Vipsania. Hopefully. I have more hope than I did 10 minutes ago, which was zero hope. I thought it was for sure going to be a letdown, but now I'm starting to feel some of that hope too. That hopium. Huffing that hopium. So this is the Sinoculum Imperialis over here? We're getting close to it anyway. Gala. He bears the insignia of the Royal Guard. Only the most proficient and experienced warriors are accepted into their ranks. Alas, he's no longer among the living, though evidently he has been only here a short while. What could have happened here? Is it just attacked by Tempered, maybe? Yeah! Who's saying this? That came from nearby. Come on! Alright, let's go. How nearby? Oh, actually very nearby. So, is this just going to be Tempered attacking, or is this going to be some, internal strife here? Oh, nope, this is this is just a Magitech drone. Royal Bodyguard. I have no idea who you are, but I owe you a great debt. I just arrived here. There's a wounded woman over there. She's alive? Wow. Wow, okay. That's a happier ending than I thought or was expecting. Wounded woman over there by the name of Vipsania. Please tend to her as well. Alright, let's go. She's right by the overtuned specimen. Vipsania, I have some good news for you. Shockingly good news, given the tone of Garlemald. Vipsania, I see you're not one of them, but who are you? Just when I was about to lose all hope, you appear. So, where's Nerva and Titus, by the way? Did they die? I feel like they died, but I don't remember exactly. Maybe we just haven't seen them yet. So she was... it seems like she's being treated pretty well by the royal bodyguards, like she's not just being discarded. I mean, they're protecting her. They seem to be on good terms. Gala, we managed to put down the last of them. Vipsania, I still can't believe you're here at my son's request. Gala, you should be proud. Were it not for him, we might never have found you. I'm sure he'll be eager to express his gratitude to this gentleman here. Vipsania, yes, he and I have both served the royal family, at least until the city was plunged into chaos. I was badly injured, and he's been by my side ever since. While I was still recovering, he even penned letters for me. Sometimes the good outcome actually comes true, and placed them in the ruins of my home for my loved ones to find. Royal Bodyguard, your praise is wasted on me truly. After all, I and my comrades stopped you from going to meet your family at the First Legion's encampment for our own selfish reasons. Then, even at the Sinoculum Imperialis, our supposed safe haven, even the Sinoculum Imperialis was attacked by rampaging Magitech. I shall never live down the shame of failing to protect the members of the royal household in my care. But thanks to you both, I have been spared an untimely end. Pray accept my deepest gratitude at the waking sands. Gala, we're glad to help, and for what it's worth, I'm sure my comrades in the First would rather let bygones be bygones than perpetuate old grudges. I'm glad that there's not even... I didn't even remotely think of Gala holding a grudge here. It just didn't even cross my mind. The two of you must come with us to Tertium. That goes double for you, Vipsania. Your son will be overjoyed to see you again. Vipsania, and I him. We've been apart far too long. Gala, then let's waste no more time here. But we'd better not rush given your injuries. Don't let this be an escort quest. Hello, Pigeon. Aw, thank you for the curtsy. New fate over here. The man with the golden sun. Seneca. Yeah, Billy, continuing with this Latin stuff. The much-lauded Magitech engineer Seneca poured his heart... What was Seneca in Rome? Was Seneca an orator or a politician? Something else? I think he was an orator or a politician. Significant damage to imperial capital detected. Initiating combat mode, maybe? Something like that? Alright, Seneca poured his heart and soul into the creation of this gargantuan bipedal warrior. He even went so far as to name it after himself, as a father might a son, in the hope that it would carry on his legacy long after his passing. Oh, that's sweet. Let's kill it. And so we return to Volusis with happy news. Shockingly happy news. Volusis, did you find her? Yes, we did. I really can't believe this actually worked out as a happy ending, even in a video game like this. Volusis, Mom! Vipsania, I'm so sorry, my love. He really... Props to Volusis for not giving up. Gala, I simply have to know, why did you leave Palatium Novum? The Emperor's personal guard. We both served the kin of Lord Nerva, so it was decided we would join the 3rd Legion in the Cenaculum Imperialis. But as soon as we set foot outside, the streets were overrun by soldiers in the throes of madness, and Magitech drones attacking anyone who dared cross their path. It's a miracle we even managed to escape. We eventually made it to the Cenaculum Imperialis and hid inside, though it didn't take long for the Machina to find us. You stepped in just when we had begun to abandon hope. Gala, it looks like we arrived in the nick of time. Yeah, seriously. Vipsania, to be separated from my dear boy was more than I could bear, but I knew that even without my injuries, I wouldn't stand a chance out there on my own. Volusis, but we're together now, aren't we? That's all that matters. Gala, and it's all thanks to you. Seeing their smiles has made it all worthwhile. All's well that ends well. Vipsania, she's right. We'll never forget what you've done for us. You truly are a hero. An actual legit happy ending for these people. Yeah, you got some catching up to do. Gala, this reminds me of why I joined the Vigiles Urbani all those years ago. It's true what they say. A good deed really is its own reward. And this is from an Imperial. Any road. We'd best stay here a while to allow Vipsania time to recuperate. She's still injured after all. Then we can head to Camp Broken Glass. Mum is the word indeed. Bum 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 bum. I don't really pay attention to what food I actually get. Oh, there's a follow-up here, Vipsania. I am out of time right now, but we will find out who is your daddy next time. Volusis, we'll do a little post-dialogue thing. Gala, once we've made the journey to Camp Broken Glass, I'll help these three get settled in. Volusis, are there warm beds back at your camp and hot food? And why is my accent different from my mom's? Emperor's personal guard. Do you think your comrades will have work for me to do? It's not in my nature to sit back and let people look after me. I have no doubt. Yep, so that's going to be it for me. Next time we will continue with Vipsania and see if we can continue this roll of happy endings. And I don't know if it will be a streak of 2. If we can, it will be a streak of 2 happy endings in a row if we can find the dad. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.